Another shot is coming raw and unbounded. The whiskey's always talking and the beer's overflowing. Another shot is gonna hit you with a mind overloaded on it. The bar is always open with no inhibitions. Another shot will leave your sensories twitching. Cause remember, everything we say is just our opinion. But then again, it might be the alcohol talking. It might be the alcohol talking. Let's go.
Welcome to another Shot Podcast, where our opinions might be real, or it could just be the liquor talking. Sit back and enjoy another shot.
I am hell-bent tonight on completely either ripping my shirt or ripping quarters. Alright guys, hey, welcome in to our truly insomniac version of Sunday Weekend Hangover. I do apologize for Thursday. Again, things kind of went out of our control just a little bit. So, yeah, here we are. And somehow, someway, she is just staring like, you know, she's a deer in the headlights. Guys, it's not often I get this. We're going to get a nice little test run tonight. But yes, I got the beautiful Mrs. you all hear me mention on multiple occasions. Little Miss Sarah is going to join me behind the bar. And I kind of had to make a promise that I wasn't going to push the drink on her. So, I got you, babe. Yeah, we got Mash Brothers. What's going on, guys? How are we doing? Boy, it is just not wanting to cooperate at all. I can't even bring up their
Welcome to another Shot Podcast, where our opinions might be real, or it could just be the liquor talking. Sit back and enjoy another shot.
You guys only thought you weren't going to get to hear it. But anyways, Mash Brothers, what's going on, man? How's things going? We got the package in the mail. So make sure you tune in to tomorrow night's Monday Night Bartender as we do the battle between Mash Brothers and Uncle Moonshine. Who's got the better apple pie? And I'm pretty sure you will be joining us for that particular one.
Yes.
I was going to say, you still getting your sea legs? But let's see if it'll let us do it, guys. Let's do a couple quick shout-outs. One of them being to the official sponsor of Another Shot Podcast. That is MLH Distillery, located right here in Grove City, Pennsylvania. Their hours of operation are Friday, 5 to 11 p.m., Saturdays, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Those dates should be changing. I haven't gotten a word yet. I'm getting tired of saying that, honestly. All these awesome bottles you see on your screen and you've seen me pouring at the bar, you can purchase right there at MLH Distillery, or you can get them at mlhdistillery.com. You can also find them on Facebook, folks. Keep up with their schedule and what they have going on. Again, MLS, located right here in Grove City, Pennsylvania. Another quick shout out to our good friends. It's just going to do this to me tonight. Come on. Hey, quick shout out to our good friends there at Snap-on Tools, the premier selection in automotive tools. There you go, Robin. We'll get that one up and out of the way. So for those of you watching, we had a hell of a day when it came to the internet. And it is still wanting to act up on us. It is driving me up the wall. I just want it gone.
We can't even watch a movie.
You cannot watch a movie, which gets interesting because you don't really watch movies.
I scroll.
You glance at movies, and then you
Surf.
you spend more time on your phone. And then you miss plot points, and you're like our youngest who, hey, what's happening? What happened? Or you fake it until you make it, and then next thing you know, she's like, oh yeah, so this is kind of, no, you miss you know. Did you think you were going to be immune? Oh, you haven't tried this one yet, have you?
No.
And yes, folks, if you're wondering, I am digging into, I'm really growing on this one. I really like it. This is Lynchwood's Stock Farm. It's just 88. It's a little on the spectrum, about average for everybody. Little 2-finger on the bottom, and we good to go. So, affectionately called the Sunday Weekend Hangover. Since you haven't been out here for this one yet, pretty much what we do is we look for the conversation, you know, whenever, wherever, and we kind of recap the week. How was your week, honey?
Busy.
Busy. A woman of few words.
Very few.
Unless we're inside. And then she's, you know, all mouth. And not in a good way. Let me rephrase that. Not in that pleasant way all the time. That evening. I'm going to try not to embarrass you too much.
Oh, well. You're going to hate it if I give you some back.
Well, here's the fun part. You know, we've got some people checking us out. They've missed us.
Hello. I am not normally on here.
Well, we're hoping to change that because, as I've said before, I do my best work, and this is how I was able to convince her to come out. I usually do my best work when I've got somebody to banter back and forth with, somebody that can kind of challenge or, you know, come up with some conversation. And that is our favorite thing to talk about on here, the art of conversation. And what better way than to have this type of discussion than with the other half? So what makes conversation with this one fun, by the way, my week sucked. It just was a long week. There's really nothing to talk about when it comes to the week, I'm not gonna lie. Work sucks. Don't we all know? We miss John. I'm sure John's sniping us from the corner up there. Trust me, he'll pop in out of nowhere. John's the worst manager we've ever had on there, guys. Let's see what happens. I'll get him.
We love to pick and poke fun.
Well, John just had a birthday too, so he took the week off for his birthday. And we had Mike all week. And you guys don't know these names, and especially on Spotify, you have no idea who we're talking about. This is my work family. Other than that, like, it's just a normal, almost slower than average. Do the whole family thing yesterday. I did not. I'm glad you enjoyed.
I'm so sorry you missed out on crab boil. Or I'm sorry, it was a shrimp boil.
They had shrimp. They had a shrimp boil.
Yeah, we had a shrimp boil.
And I'm supposed to feel better about not going.
I'm so sorry you had to work.
That's all right. I had crawfish from Hooper this week. He did a crawfish boil. But no, here's where the conversation in my house gets really fun. You're not going to meet two more opposite people than me and this little
100%.
Southern Belle. You guys ever heard the song Opposites Attract by Paula Abdul? I'm literally that, that song almost word for word describes our relationship.
2 steps forward.
1 step back. Actually, it'd be the other way around. Me, I'm the guy that's always pushing forward. I'm the guy that's always wanting to, we gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. Uh-oh. Cowboys in the house. What's going on, brother? Knight Rider's horse galloping to a halt for another shot. Drinks on the house. Cowboy got you. He's another one of our moonshine friends. Cheers, brother. And Mash Brothers. Cowboy is also sending you out a howdy. Howdy. We get a lot of moonshiners from Florida, I'm noticing. Those guys. And then one from, I'm going to say it correctly, Idaho. Now, I've been known to mess up on occasion. I make my own fair mistakes. And especially when, Mom's watching, I guess I got to make sure I'm on my best behavior.
Hello, Mom.
So, you were actually out here for when we did the moonshine review with Mash Brothers. And
Holler.
You were out here for, how do you share? Just click on the live, brother, and I don't know, I've never tried to do it off of YouTube, so you can, shouldn't be that hard. It's surely on there somewhere. It says, share, or just copy the link and put it wherever. If only you would say that. Oh. You were out here for the review, and I was busting on one of my friends at work, and I was referring to it as Mormon shine. And I kept saying, oh, it's from Utah, though. So.
Utah.
Yeah, it's actually from Idaho. Well, I kept cracking the joke all day that I was 100% messing up on here, and I kept saying Utah when actually the gentlemen are from Idaho. Yeah, keep along.
Idaho.
You sure you don't want to drink it? It helps calm the nerves.
No.
So one of the things I always say when talking about conversation is you make sure you have your ducks in a row. Have the information needed. Don't, and this is one of those times where I had all the information. It's just I tricked my brain into thinking, otherwise. And that's what happens when you drop the ball. But with you, on the other hand, we've had some pretty interesting conversations the past couple of days ourselves, trying to figure out the best way to talk. How do we get past, and some of the best and some of the worst conversations you will have will be with your spouse. And again, everything we say is just our opinion. And what's fun about this is when you have somebody that's the exact opposite of you, now it's a whole nother realm.
Your mom done it.
Yeah, so am I. But somebody else I work with had to go with a car show, so
Somebody
thank
made
you, Mom.
beanie weenies and enchiladas, and they were very good.
So that being said,
There was corn and potatoes and shrimp.
Oh, Nick, what's going on, brother? Holy crap, everybody's popping in. What is it, because they see Sarah's on here live and then all of a sudden you all come out of the woodwork? Jeez, oh man.
Nick, haven't seen Nick in forever. Hello, Nick.
I can't remember the last time we saw Nick.
McConnell's Mills.
Yeah, like 3 years ago now. Possibly.
Much
He
longer
popped
than
on
that.
occasion. For quite a while, it was me and Steven here. Uh, it never stays on topic. It's all over the place. Now, at this point, I'm starting to 100% believe that it's not just the internet. So our boys over there talking shit had to and they were having the same exact issues. And they do their stuff right out of their houses. So the internet's strong, but they were going through the same exact stuff that we're going through.
Well, we have the same issue at our business too. Or at my job, that the internet falls off and stuff stops working and phones quit working and.
But it wouldn't be another shot if we didn't have a bunch of internet glitches in the show. So, anyways, you and I were, here, we'll bring up a fun one. Now, I was kind of giving her a little pregame. She's like, well, what are we going to... Well, we'll talk about what we're talking about today. So I started throwing some stuff out there, and she hit the ground running with it. She immediately was like, oh, well, what I meant was it. I'm like, Sarah, wait, hold on. Don't give away for free. You can, what was it? Remember Batman? What was it? The Dark Knight Rises, where he says, if you're good at something, don't do it for free. So why not bring it on here? Oh, there's that too. Yeah, we're not fans of AI on here. And Cowboy, Mash Brother says hello. So one of the topics of conversation for us today, we were trying to figure it out. So yesterday was a long day for me. I had to work, missed out on some fun stuff, came home, took about an hour to kind of chill, went back outside. I've explained before, guys, doing this burns up quite a bit of time. You lose a lot of free time in the afternoons and the evenings. So, especially when you got an oldest that is not home all the time anymore and getting ready to have even less time at home.
Mowed.
I had to mow. Well, the grass was thick enough that,
trimmed.
I did last night for you.
And
So anyway,
Let's not go there because then I.
Well, the fun part is, when was the last time you mowed? So okay.
A week ago.
Judging from the Jungle Boogie, I don't know about all that. Anyways,
once a month, if you're lucky.
I haven't been lucky in the past 6 months, so it's.
That's your own fault.
So again, long day. I was, I got out there, did what I had to do, and then I came in and showered, ate some awesome food. She did cook for a change.
I did. I did. I cooked dinner.
And I decided to sit back and relax for a little bit. Well, she's not like me. She's not a night owl like me. And after a long day like that, I was looking just to kind of chill and relax. So I popped in a movie. We sat down and watched it. I can't even tell you what we watched the first one. Then I turned on The Hangover to sit back. What's up, Blue? And keep G on here, brother.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
G-rated.
Oh.
But anyways, she goes to bed, then shoots me a message saying, just come up and join me. I didn't reply back.
I went to sleep.
No, you didn't, because I get another message. We were just discussing it, and evenings, not just about sleeping. We come up, we can cuddle, we can watch a movie.
Yeah.
The plot thickens, though. And it was literally just 2 nights prior, you were telling, I was like, I know it's a little late, but really wanting to watch, and she goes, I'd rather you not. And she's complained multiple times about I'm one of those ones, I need something on the screen to fall asleep to. I like a little bit of that background noise. Music does, but I don't know. For me, television seems to work better. And she is on multiple occasions says, I hate turn on the TV because it keeps me up. Then the next night, she's like, well, see, going to bed, this doesn't mean going to sleep. This is our cuddle time. We can watch a movie and blah, blah, blah.
I mentioned movie.
So which is it? It either keeps you up, which we ended up.
So it depends on what time it is. If somebody wants to go to bed at the same time, it's fine to watch a movie. Go to sleep together. But since someone doesn't want to come in until 3 hours after I've been asleep, and then turns on the movie that wakes me up and keeps me awake for 3 hours.
Okay. I like where this is going. I like this. See? Now, tell me about the part where you hate when I turn on a movie because then you get interested in the movie and you don't want to go to sleep.
Stay awake. That's right.
Okay. Well.
We used to listen to music or listen to the rain falling or tropical forest or
now she's talking
waterfalls
relaxation.
or oceans or something else.
So what if we meet in the middle and I bring back out my Nightwish DVD and I put that in? You're not only getting music, but I also get the, the video of the concert. Ooh. Or Celtic Woman, that was another one.
Celtic Woman was good.
You liked Celtic Woman, yes. But it's still, so here's my thought on this,
Can
though.
you find it?
It's somewhere up there, I guarantee it is. You already got all the movies out. She's got the place strewn all over, things everywhere,
The house
movies
is a
everywhere.
disaster.
Well, guys, we didn't just revamp in here, but she chose that month, actually, to revamp in there as well.
I have boxes piled up that's empty and boxes piled up that still has to be gone through.
So, music won't keep you up, even though you love to sing. You like me. You like to dance. I don't anymore.
That's so sad.
So
Don't think
you
you
get it-
danced a lot with me before.
You get into like the songs, you don't start singing to them. I mean, it'd be the same thing as, watching a movie. Wait, I want to see what's going on screen. Oh, I know this part, as opposed to, oh, I love this song. Oh, I haven't heard this song in forever. Oh, is that not the same thing?
No, I don't think it works the same way, no.
And why is that?
Because you don't have something to watch.
But you start singing.
No, just listen to it.
How about you guys? Any
I
thoughts
used
on the
to
subject?
go to sleep to music every night, and then I woke up to music every morning when I was in high school.
Well, here's the problem with me when it comes to music, and thank God I don't use the clock radio anymore. I am the world's worst in the morning for getting up. I could sleep for 10 hours, and on rare occasions, I will hear the alarm. So I'm one of those guys that has to roll over, and it makes it tough to want to do the whole cuddle thing. So I have to roll over. You've seen it. You know this is true. If I face you, I'll never hear the alarm. If I'm facing the alarm and it's like right there, no more than 5 inches from my face, then chances are a lot better that I'm going to get up.
But you toss and turn and roll over all night long, so at some point you're still going to roll away from the clock.
Okay. So why go ahead and set myself up for failure to begin with?
Because you're going to roll over to it anyway at some point.
Why not give myself the chance to actually get some good sleep, make sure I know for a fact I'm going to be up in the morning. And yes, you are right about one thing. I do need, and I've said it on here multiple times, I need to get my sleep back in order. But as I've said before, I don't know what it is. Maybe old age hearing. Who knows? It could be a number of things. But this started all the way back during my tenure with Halliburton, where I was having problems getting up, and I was actually going to bed. You literally, you come home, you come back and sleep, and Blue says he tosses and turns all night too.
Don't we all, Blue? Because, I mean, my hips hurt, my legs hurt, my back hurts, my neck hurts for that. For me. It's not comfortable to stay in the same position all night.
Now, there's been times where I'm in there and Blue says he's a very light sleeper. I've come in. Now, okay, there's those fun nights where I'll come in and I'll stumble through the door. Which this lovely young lady loves to leave, missed one.
The first 3 hours, I'm probably going to be sleeping pretty heavily.
Hydro Man is joining us on Facebook, and that's Cowboy.
I have figured out that if I have a 3 hour sleep, REM sleep or whatever it is, sleep cycle that there is, that after the 3 hours, I'm most likely going to stay awake.
Well, he has restless leg as well, which is very common. Both of us are back here bouncing our legs to begin with.
Yeah. Neuropathy.
Nerve neuropathy doesn't help with sleep. Now, here's the other fun thing. I don't have the nerve neuropathy, but I have to sleep every night with a wrist brace on because I got carpal tunnel, 2 shoulder surgeries. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if I sleep, and I'm notorious for putting my hand above my head. I know people on Spotify can see me doing this.
But I got fibromyalgia, so it hurts everywhere, like a throbbing type pain.
Sunny flops like a fish.
Oh, see, there you go. Poor Sonny's doing the same thing.
So does anybody ever really get any sleep? And I'll say right now, this actually does go into the topic of conversation tonight, because one of the worst times to try and talk, debate, whatever, do anything is when you're tired. It's been a long day. You haven't been getting much sleep.
You're irritable.
Very irritable. And that one falls on me a lot. The irritability. Thank goodness we're not a horse. It would have taken us out back. We can't beat the clock, dude. Trust me, I've tried.
Hey, horses sleep standing up too, don't they? I don't know how their legs stay under them.
No, they lay down.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, cows sleep standing up.
Cows sleep standing up. No, I've seen a cow lay down before.
Now, Blue says I have to sleep with a pillow between my legs. Okay, well,
I've tried that.
I've done that too.
I've tried to do that.
Ask my uncle. The whole trip over there, I had this big body pillow that, while he was driving, I would sleep, and I would do this with the pillow and just, I'm out like a light. Well, there's always, and so Mom says I do, but I take helpers. The only
helpers to go to sleep.
The only helpers I use anymore are multivitamin and a few other choice, for like blood pressure and at my age, the prostate pills. Preventative, guys. And of course my stomach pill. So well, I tell you what, saying that out loud, the cocktail that I take on a daily. Yours is mainly a knee pillow. So here's the fun part about that. They actually do. They say if you are a restless sleeper, to sleep with a pillow between your legs, or because it helps align the back, keeps you in position all night.
Well, and it'd be nice to get one of those neck pillows that actually supports the neck properly too.
No, here's the other fun thing. We have an adjustable bed, and I've asked you multiple times. I love it.
Can't sleep on my side.
But think about it. We lay on our backs, and we put our feet up in the air. We both woken up with swollen feet, swollen legs, and so on and so forth. So, to elevate it above the heart like they tell you to do, I'd be game for trying that. And we're in a position to where we can't move, so maybe.
I don't know. We were trying it there for a little while. I just couldn't lay on my side.
What do we got here? He says, horse liniment from the Tractor Supply help blood flow in the legs. It's better than BioFreeze. I have never heard that before.
Grandma used to make that. Don't know what she did exactly to make it.
Can't okay, no, I can't sleep on my stomach anymore. That kills my
Oh,
back.
yeah, I can't sleep on
But
the stomach.
laying on my back, it depends. I don't know. It's really weird. I haven't smoked in forever, and I'll still go to work in the morning, and you'd think I was smoking a pack the night before.
I've been coughing my head off the last 2 or 3 days. It's the
Now, to be-
whatever's in the air right now.
Now, to be fair, and you've seen this, even though I've quit for what, 6 years now?
Yeah,
you
it's
forced
been
me you
6
forced me to
years.
quit back during
In
COVID.
2020? Oh, yeah.
Hey, by the way, I'm gonna we're not getting shut down, so I'm gonna go to
forced you.
work, but you are gonna stay home you have to stay home with the kids. But
I wasn't
Yeah.
going to buy you cigarettes.
yeah, even though I was like, still getting full paychecks and everything, it's like here. No, it's a good time for you to quit. Oh, perfect timing. Thank you.
Don't remember that being my decision.
That was
Pretty
your
sure it was
decision.
yours.
That was your decision.
Oh, okay.
You said, hey, now's a good time to, but at the time I was trying to mix between the Zen and everything else. So, I mean,
I thought you were telling me that maybe it was just a good idea to go ahead and quit too because of the whole coughing sickness.
nope,
going
it was
on
your
with the
idea. It was
COVID.
your idea.
Oh, okay, it's my fault, people. It is my fault.
100%. To be fair, I was telling you that I wanted to quit. I needed to quit, and you just chose the most fun time to make me quit.
Oh, okay. There
Not
we
that
go.
I regret it. Now, all that being said, see, this is where conversation goes. This is what happens when you have a husband and wife on the show. I have cheated. There's been a couple times where I've taken some hits and just almost nostalgic. But I have also proven to myself that even after doing that, I still don't crave it. Every now and then, it's kind of like, yeah, sure, I haven't done it in so long, sure, one time. But I tell you what, all it takes is that one time. And last Sunday, we had somebody in here with us, and they let them smoke in here, and I couldn't help myself. I'm like, you know what? Sure, I'll try one time.
Oh, the auction item.
After the show, can you get with me? I want to ask some questions before I fill your box to be shipped with the auction. So here, what he's talking about. Let's see if we can bring it up.
Did you hit that one that says he was saying hello to Mash Brothers?
Yes. This is what we're talking about. Our good friend Michael Copenhager is actually, this is next Saturday, if I can get it to actually pop up. He is hosting an auction. And Cowboy did a hydro dip on a bottle that he was wanting to donate to the auction. And we were supposed to be taking some shirts. It's over in Ohio. Yeah. It's a whole bunch of fun stuff. I quit 2016. Mom said she quit in 2016. And still quit smoke. The only time I crave is like during specific things, like, like movies or, certain times. It's like, man, I tell you what, now would be a good time. It's not that I crave, but it's one of those, I wouldn't mind right now. I miss those days, sitting back by the bonfires and whatnot, or having a drink with your friends, and, good Lord, you can come in here with me and Kurt, and we were like, a chimney in here. Katie! Oh, Katie's one of the ones that shot me a message when I did the video the other night that, hey, we're 30 minutes from game time. I'm not going to be able to do it tonight. Katie doesn't get to join us as often as he used to. That is our author friend from England.
Oh, okay.
The one that made me the sadistic perv
In his
in
novel,
2 books.
or
3, maybe even 4 more.
series of books.
But anyways, see, I lost where I was going with that. Anyways, yes, I have cheated. I've smoked a couple times since. Not a full. I don't even smoke a full cigarette. I'll take a couple hits and then pass it back. The first time she saw me do it, I missed one. Missed a couple of them. I smoke cigars every once in a while, so do I. Now, cigars are a
Another thing.
little more acceptable. Um, well, let's have a drink while we talk. I'm on it, dude. I've been sitting here nursing this bad boy for a little while now. Like I said, I mean, a cheat here and there, I don't think it's not exactly good for you, but understood, brother. When did we get to see her as a character in your book? If it had ever let me do the pictures and stuff. We're not even going to be able to do a video tonight, you know, even if we wanted to take a break. So, but yes, full circle, back around to it. Back when I was a smoker, her and I used to do what I affectionately called porch nights. And at the time, I wasn't working. I was in search of a job. And we would sit out, and this is before she started working full-time again. And we would sit on the front porch, and I would smoke like crazy because I don't know what it was. I could be on the phone, I could be just talking to her, whatever. And, I guess the more intense the conversation gets, the more I wanted to smoke. You could say. So it didn't exactly calm the nerves, but for some reason, I don't know, it just seemed like it went hand in hand.
That always seems everybody's excuse. Is it's calming their nerves.
Well, what was your excuse then? Whenever we'd go out to, let's say snowshoe,
Chain.
and grabbed a cigarette, pulled one out, and started smoking it. It's just like, what? Why?
So random.
Here, once you get to know her, here's another character.
Yeah.
Wish I'd never started Copenhagen, and now it's $15.50 a can. I'm hooked.
It calmed
Calmed
me
me.
or...
So how I quit it? I quitted. How I quit smoking was I went to these bad boys right here, and I've actually had the doctors even tell me if I was going to do nicotine, this is the healthiest way to do it. There's no tobacco in it, no chemicals other than nicotine. So my only problem is a lot of these, and she actually got me to try some different flavors. Especially when I'm working,
Cherry.
I'll forget it's up there, and like an hour or 2 hours later, I'm like, what the? Oh, okay. Or my favorite part is when I'm in here trying to talk, and after I've had it in there long enough, it starts to slide down the teeth, and it's like, we got what you meant, brother. He said, sorry, it calms me. Katie, well, just like I said, give it a little bit of time. What, tell me you'd come up with a decent character. Use them when I'm driving long distances with the kids in the car. See? I do it because I like it. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I'm hooked on the nicotine or the flavor of them. I really enjoy it, especially the mint ones. But see, and like I said, babe, this is what happens. It's bar talk in here. You start on a conversation, before you know it, I mean, we've gone to how many different directions now? But we got a nice bunch of viewers on here. They're enjoying. See, is it really as scary as you thought it would be? So her perception of what I do out here, folks, is I come on here and just go wild and crazy, and I go through a bottle a night, and when in reality, the rest of the time I use my vape. Now, I did get into vaping when it was first starting to become somewhat
that was
popular,
the first thing you did
but it.
to
Now-
try to quit, and it was like you were double handing it on both of them.
I used to chew Red Man. Oh, I've done that too. That's twigs and leaves and everything else that goes with it. But back then, you would go to the vape shop and most of it was all natural. And then actually one of the people I was working with at the sheriff's department was making it himself.
He is now a business owner in that.
No, different person. No.
Different person?
Yep, not him. I call it getting distracted, got squirreled. It happens. On here a lot. But I mean, I had the big mod and everything. I mean, this thing was like this big and it was fun until like the one day I had my keys up against the side of it, didn't realize I was pressing the button. I was getting ready to go in and I took a hit. You heard this loud pop and the temperature was cranked all the way up on it and like my throat and lungs, everything seized up and I'm trying to cough. Completely fried the coils and everything. You hear a lot. I mean, I have a lot. Oops. Volume was left on text speech. You're good, brother. I don't know. We all started vaping. We all was finding some way to quit smoking. And I actually was doing really good at it for a while. And then it got really weird because once the cooler weather down there started to kick, and this is back when I was still in Tennessee, the cooler weather started kicking in, fall kicked in, and before you knew it, one person started to go outside. Then the rest of us were outside trying to vape, and it's like, you know what? Why not? And then before you knew it, vaping went out the window, and a good majority of us went right back to smoking. Now, another time I was real bad for smoking was when I went to the bar, when I drank, go to the clubs. Alcohol and cigarettes also go hand in hand. So I was thoroughly surprised that after the big lockdown, the first test was, what's going to happen? And sure enough, I mean, I never really looked back. But again, those are the times, Mom said she craves every now and then. Well, during conversations is when I like to smoke. And those are the times where I do miss it. But at the same time, you're going to hate this one. I mean, I think back to some of the fun times at the bonfire when we weren't just smoking cigarettes. Everybody was just chill. We had the guitars. We had, sheets right up the road, so it wasn't hard to go and get food. Mine limits the wattage to what the coils can handle, so I can't press the button accidentally. Yeah.
New machine.
I don't know. I've tried vaping a couple times, and I'm just like what whenever you tried it, or it's like, guys, you got to try it. It's better than smoking. And as soon as they hit it, like everybody goes into the coughing spells. Well, that's me now. I can't. If I'm going to smoke anything, it's going to be a cigar with a nice shot of bourbon. So this got brought up the other day, and I like this one. We were having a pretty heated conversation, we'll call it, and you made the comment that nobody else talks to you like that. So my question is, what is your idea of a conversation? How does a conversation work with you? And what do you normally talk about?
Two things.
So
You should be talking back and forth. It shouldn't just be one person talks until you quit talking. I forget my train of thought on what I thought when you asked a question or did something. That means I should be able to say something.
My biggest pet peeve is when people interrupt. And you said, just like, those exact words come out of your mouth every time I get upset about it. Well, I got to do it because I got to remember my train of thought. So in my mind, obviously it was not that important. That if in a couple extra seconds it took me to finish my sentence, you would forget.
therefore I'm just listening at a one-sided conversation, and I might as well just be quiet.
Why is it a one-sided? So you think interrupting is the best way to do it?
If I'm going to forget it after a while, yes.
So that's why I kind of go back to that, though. Was it really as important as you thought? Here's the other thing. Sometimes, tell me if this is ever happened. I brought it up on here before. Sound in your head, you know what you're gonna say, you know why you're saying it until the words come out. So you think maybe sometimes it's not that you're going to forget. You're afraid it might come out wrong, or something God said. It's like, okay, well, that took out of the equation. You second guess what you're about to say.
Mm.
Oh, now, here we go. Sometimes you have to interrupt, so I understand where he's coming from.
Thank you, Keith.
Even though it pisses me off, there are times where I've interrupted. So it's not that you never should do. I guess the better way for me to put it would be don't do it repetitively. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you said your part, I say my part, and you start on, and I go, no. Slowly. We have a bunch of shows coming up. Thank you for reminding me about car shows. I'll slip and admire hot rods, my country ass. Well, that was unfortunate. Sorry about that, guys. And I just showed her that we did have full signal. It's the program at times. Thank you, Blue. Captain Obvious kicked in real quick. Yes, this is the reason why I think our boys, over talking shit are taking a little break. Hopefully, I don't know. I mean, is it the AI thing like Nick said earlier? Possibly. People are, having more fun with all this other artificial shit than actually time for a head pour. No, probably not tonight, but 100. See, Blue, he gets my sense of humor. But yes, as I said before, I guess I kind of have to agree with everybody. I mean, there is time, but it's the repetitive. You know, every time one says their part and you start to talk, and I have to like, nope. It's almost like their brain's not keeping everything. And
well, I can attest to that.
So I mean,
I am as quick on toes as everybody else.
No, you are not.
And we should be listening to understand, not listening to reply.
Um,
And I'm just that
So-
I can have conversations with other people that doesn't get upset of how I have to communicate, I guess,
well,
or keep up.
so let's go back to that first comment. You know, you should listen to understand, not listen to reply. So then, does it not become one-sided? You just I can just listen because I mean I can hold her all day long. I'll listen by my ears, let them go ahead and go on and on and on and on. So it becomes what I've got going on here most of the time, where I'm trying to cover something, and you know, I've got people that will pop in and chime in and so on and so forth, but I don't know about a head, gentlemen, but I will pour another 2-finger. Keep covering my eyes, please. Conversation is give or take. Meaning, I mean, there are times to agree to disagree, and you actually use that. This is times where we agree to disagree, and I'm fine with that. Here you go, babe. But that doesn't mean you. And here's the problem: you can agree to agree, but how many of you out there and know you as well? Can't remember who. Shannon one night was having water. Somebody was having water in here. Can't remember who, and they in there. Listening while mixing 3 fingers Milo's strawberry lemonade, 2 shots of strawberry brandy. I'm not doing all the sugar tonight, guys. I'm just going to do my normal sip and go. But before the end of the night, I promise you. So we'll get the elephant out of the room. I am going to make the attempt on TikTok. Hour max. Provided the internet holds and it's not going to keep blipping in and out. Because I'm not going to spend the entire evening, you know, all right, reconnect, okay, reconnect, okay, reconnect, okay, reconnect. We're already having enough fun as is. A conversation is give or take. A conversation is that opportunity between two people to find a common ground. Now, again, like you said earlier, have to agree to disagree. But conversations, one of the things I brought up on here is one of the worst times to have a conversation, and trust me, I am notorious for this, is when I'm pissed off. Because I already have a temper to begin with, and now you mix that with trying to get my point across, and you know, it depends on who I'm pissed off at and what's going on. I always try to keep my wits about me. I try to, you know, keep as clear-headed as possible. And no, there's been a few times where I've, you know, let the alcohol do the talking for me. I've been hot as Hades here, sugar. No, I got you, brother. Common ground can be found between communication. Yes.
Oh, so he was saying he was mixing those
Yes.
things together for himself.
Yes. Blue, I'm not gonna lie. If you're wanting to kind of take a shot there, buddy, I've seen the videos, and trust me, I've heard the alcohol do a lot of talking for you too, my friend. Actually, I'm pretty sure Sarah's seen the video. It happens to the best of us. It doesn't make it right, but you know, like I said, I always try. You know, I try, and this one's going to argue this one, but I do try to keep the level head. But it doesn't take much to trigger. And there's, like, I have little pet peeves, like saying the same thing over and over, even using different words. And it's like, we just talked about that, and I gave you this example, that example, and now we're talking in general, folks. And then they, again, like I said, they ask the same question just in a different way. To me, who remembers the definition of insanity? Repeating the same process over and over, expecting different results. Well, it's the same thing in conversation, guys. You can't, expect a different answer by using different words. Now, if you want to, what's a good way to put it? Instead of phrasing it different, say, okay, well, what if we throw this into the mix, or that, then it becomes a game of what if, and that makes a conversation go sideways as well, because we can talk about what ifs all day long.
Yeah, I think I question whether or not people actually understand what I'm asking or saying. If I am making myself clearly communicated. And I don't just do that with you. I do that with people at work and messages and emails, and then I second guess myself and go back and reread stuff 3 and 4 times trying to make sure that I clearly communicated.
Here's the problem with that, though. How many times have you gone over and you get a different perspective on something, and then what you wrote down or something you've read takes on a completely different meaning.
Mm-hmm.
In that environment, it is expected to, or from time to time, it's good that we have a conscience about what we might have said. Does your wife like you doing the show 5 days a week? And all of a sudden, we're going to go personal straight out the gate, Bobby. No, to answer a question. Now, if we had a different, let's say, situation going on with this, and it was where we were wanting it to be, 5 nights a week wouldn't be a horrible thing. It'd be a normal 9 to 5. Love you too, buddy. You and me both, Blue. Obviously, you and me both. And that's something I hate. These videos everybody's posting. I mean, first off, if it's one thing if you're out in public doing something stupid. Then you're leaving yourself open to everybody. But when you're in your own house, or you're inside 4 walls where you're supposed to be, it's supposed to be that safe environment. You're supposed to be but anyway, I'm just taking out all the rest of that. When you're in your own house, that's your castle, your domain. That's where you're supposed to be able to, if you're going to embarrass yourself, at least do it there. You don't need reminded of it later through video. That's just my thought on that. That's why I always tell everybody, in here, inside these 4 walls, nothing leaves. We're like Vegas here, baby.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm telling you right now, and we're getting ready to wrap this one up, guys, because I am interested in seeing how TikTok's going to go. I appreciate everybody popping on for this Insomniac version of the Sunday Weekend Hangover. And let's get one thing out of the way. Was it as evil as you thought it would be? Did I over embellish? Did I? Just saying. Now you kind of get the idea on what we do. It's fun. We come on here, you can air it out, and you've had people agree with you. You've had people agree with me. We meet in the middle. And no, you don't have to drink. You can sip on your cherry Pepsi over there and keep eyeballing my bourbon. Now, Blue, if she did that to you, then I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to have to give her a lot of shit for that. Because that's just not kosher. Honestly. But like I said, guys, we're going to ready to wrap this one up. So, like I said, now you see You don't. What do you mean you don't? Walk through the house naked and share, or I'm confused. I thought I was the one drinking tonight.
I'm not. I think you forget you were so drunk one night Kat saw you walk through the living room naked.
Trigger's son. What triggered what?
Did you miss it? What I said?
Oh, that wouldn't be the first time somebody see me naked walking through the house. Hell, I mean, Hooper's walked in whenever I've been walking through in my boxers or whatever.
Okay.
I'm shameless.
That's not what you were just saying.
Oh, hang on. What do you mean that's not what I was just saying? What would the wife like? Strawberry brandy, chocolate, strawberry brandy, lemonade, fireball, peach? He's asking you what type of brandy would you like to try?
Oh. But I don't know.
Dude, all
Peach,
the above.
blueberry, blackberry. I don't know.
Any one of them.
I'm not much of a drinker.
No, to be fair,
I try things. There's some stuff I like. There's some stuff I don't like.
if I'm walking through the house naked, that's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody videoing it,
You're just lucky you didn't get on video that night. Not by me.
that would have been World War III.
That's what I'm trying to say. You did it in front of somebody else.
Well, if they're videoing in my house and there's a little bit of a problem,
She helped you get in the house.
that's fine. She helped me get in the house.
Okay, well, she was in the house.
But if they're taking videos all of a sudden, most of the time, yes, Blue does drink Mountain Dew and Pepsi. But there are those rare times where he goes, you know what, I'm joining you on screen. No. Seeing it happen and then videoing the act is two different things. Is what I'm saying. And I'm still trying to figure out what she meant by triggers, but
You said something about triggers a little bit ago.
did I?
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe because
Maybe-
you're talking about
maybe-
the
maybe we were-
conversations being had in the middle of the night or when you're tired
well,
or...
nah, nice little throw in there. I see where you're going. How about me having fun taking pictures of you and you bawling your eyes out? No, don't do it, I don't like it. Well, neither do I.
I don't think that's what you were talking about when you're talking about triggers, but okay.
No, I'm just continuing on with what I don't know where. I mean, everybody's all over the place right now.
What a broke case phone.
No, you'd have tried to break the phone. Uh-oh. The top of the bar. What do you mean?
Oh.
Like up here,
Like you
or
wanna
this
see-
shelf, or this bar?
You
You talking
see the
about?
top of what you did, maybe.
Well, we can do something real quick that'll kind of give you an idea of what to see. Let me just click this for right now. Oh, nope, I got it zoomed in too much. So anyways, can we expect you back out here now? I mean, I like having somebody to converse with, and... Ooh.
What's that?
He said probably.
No, what's the other person? Oh, I have heard you have some cool things under the... Oh, okay, yeah. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
All the
yeah,
stickers.
yeah.
There's NFL, there's movies,
Bands.
there's drinks.
Dude, you said you were coming up, so at some point, you'll get to see it, brother. Trust me. I can send you a picture.
Different logos.
I think Kat's got tons of pictures.
That's it, isn't it? You said bands. I think that's all that's on there.
Horror movies,
Movie
bands,
covers, I guess.
sports, and drinks. That's the only thing it's over here, and now we're getting a lot of other stickers from other people that. Oh yeah, we also have our logos, and they're supposed to be in the places where we're supposed to hold our drinks, but
Hold your drinks?
well, where we set our drinks. See, like right here,
Oh,
right here.
okay.
There was a game plan, an idea. You're talking about Sarah looking at you or bourbon and looked at her like challenge. That was a trigger.
Oh.
She keeps looking at the bottle, and she is
Lynchwood.
She's inquisitive. She hasn't tried anything from Lynchwood yet,
No.
except for the pickles.
I didn't try that either. You had it out here. You have the cinnamon out here.
No, get the pickles.
You-
You could try a pickle for everybody. It's in the fridge. I'll eat a pickle. with
I'm
you.
not really sure a
Love you
pickle's
too,
going
Mom.
to taste good with Pepsi.
You might be surprised. So before we wrap this one up, guys, a couple quick shout outs to our good friends over there at MLH Distillery, located right here in Grove City, Pennsylvania. All these awesome bottles you see on your screen and you see me serving at the bar, you can purchase right there at MLH Distillery, or you can get it at mlhdistillery.com. Make sure to check them out on Facebook to keep up with their schedule. Another quick shout out to our good friends at Snap-on Tools, the premier selection of automotive tools.
They smell good.
They are good. Just grab one. You don't have to drink the juice, just eat the pickle. I got this mainly for you, and you've yet to try one, and as you can tell, everybody likes these. So me personally, I'm gonna grab a pickle, and she's just gonna jump right in. She's not even gonna wait. Can't even taste the alcohol, can you?
No.
The juice in that is 50 proof. It's 50 on the Richter. That's good dough, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That's why we like our people at Lynchwood. All right, guys.
Lynchwood's dill pickles.
I'm buying my ticket on the 1st of next month. I just wanted to triple check with y'all. Yeah, you're good, brother. We'll help you out as much as we can. Mom wants to know, I hope you bring back the Thursday sports talk and the movie talk night with guests. So, I'm trying to talk this young lady right here into coming out here a little bit more with me. That was part of our conversation. Getting a little more involved in this out here. As far as movies, she enjoys them for what they are, but she doesn't go as in depth as I do when it comes to movies. But I will tell you guys all a little secret. I have recently received some info on how to reach out to other people, and we're going to shoot for the best here, and Tuesday night we'll be talking about movies with one of the stars.
Tuesday night I have a meeting at 5:30.
Hey, you're fine. I got to close all week anyways. I'm 9 to 5:30 all week. Yes. So yes, folks, we have our Monday night bartender coming up, and it will be review night. We've got different moonshines from both our people, and it is
Tomorrow.
also challenge night. Yes, tomorrow night. Whereas Mash Brothers is going up against Uncle Moonshine, who's got the better apple pie. And I actually have both. And they made sure to send us other variations I'm rather interested in. One of them's basil.
That doesn't sound good.
So we have our Monday night bartender.
But they could have sent us a pickle to have compared by Lynchwood's or pickled juice.
We have our Monday night bartender, our Tuesday night real flicks and chill. We have yet to come up with a topic of conversation. We're probably just going to, shoot from the hip this Tuesday. We have our Wednesday night open bar. Yes, that is our open mic night. Feel free to talk about whatever you want. We do avoid too specific things if we can. We have our Thursday night thoughts and shots. Thursday thoughts and shots. And yes, the NFL is back. I don't know if you guys got to watch the Steeler game the other night. I was happy. I love seeing my football. Friday Night Lights is coming back up, so I'm excited. And from what I saw from the second quarter on, I'm excited about my boys this year. And we'll be doing a lot of NFL talk from probably this Thursday until the end of the Super Bowl. So February. Guys.
Did we get a new coach?
We do. Mike McCarthy. I love hydro dipping glass liquor bottles while Shine Nation grows. He actually does some really cool stuff. So yes, guys.
Hydro dipping is that stuff that stands on top of the water, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Philly sucked or sucks? Let's talk about that.
They must have had a very poor preseason game.
Yes. I focused mainly on my Steelers. I wasn't gonna, I didn't dig too deep into it because it is only preseason. I wanted to see what the rookies had, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I know it was against other players that probably are not gonna make it into the NFL, but I tell you what, Drew Aller really looked awesome. We got him from Penn State. So,
Yeah.
that being said, this is the last shot of the night. For those of you on TikTok, we are going to make an attempt at it. Don't be surprised if it's short-lived. On that note, though, you can drink some pickle juice. The last shot of the evening is where you kind of give, Kat likes to read off something poetic. She likes doing inspirations. People just say some funny stuff. What's something you were told growing up, or just a lasting memory?
Oh, I could pull out one of those that nobody's going to understand.
Well, go for it. There's born and raised Tennessee right here. Give us some Southern wisdom. Go ahead. You guys had fun with her, didn't you? And she's cute too. There's the red face. You can see it on the screen. Look how red you are. So hopefully we can talk her into... Blue says, my opinion, Rogers first, Aller second string, and Will Howard third. Let's give it let's get to the end of the preseason before we start picking that. But I would stand behind that one after that first game. All right, go ahead and give them the Tennessee words of wisdom.
Who said it was that?
Okay, go ahead.
Biggin, Lingen, Longen, Lip Pot, and Lousehammer. Tell me what that goes with.
Honestly, that right there is... From what I gathered from that one, that was like this little piggy went to market, this little piggy stayed home.
It was.
All right, guys. There are good ships, there are wood ships. There are ships that sail the sea, but the best ships are friendships, and may they always be. Again, for those of you that are on TikTok, we're heading there next. We're gonna give it a go, see what happens. Everything we say on this show is just our opinion. But then again...
It might be the alcohol talking.
Oh, good job. Before we go.
There's April. Hey, April.
Very end, beautiful.
We're just getting off.
Later. Hopefully.
Promise?
Maybe. Depends on how TikTok goes.
We'll see.
Love you guys. Love you, April. Check us out on TikTok. See you guys again real soon.
Thank you for stopping in and listening to the Another Shot podcast. We shared some drinks, stories, and laughs. But it's time to say goodnight. Join us next time on Another Shot podcast.
If you're looking for a party, then man, have you found it? Now the shot is coming raw and unbounded. The whiskey's always talking and the beer's overflowing. Now the shot is gonna hit you with the mind overloaded. The bar is always open with no inhibitions. Another shot will leave your sensories twitching.